I'm the co-founder of MessageStick. It's established 7 years ago. We're Australia's first Indigenous telecommunications company, and our target is Australia's top corporates and global head offices here in Australia.
There's not really been too many instances of an Aboriginal-owned business aiming itself straight at corporate Australia and saying, I want to engage directly with you. I don't want to be seen as part of your donations or part of your philanthropic side of your business. I want to be seen as a worthy business partner.
I'm one of the stolen generation, so at the age of 18 months, I'm the youngest of 6 siblings. I got taken away from my family. All my brothers and sisters did actually, and farmed out throughout Australia. There's a whole story that goes behind that, which is drug and alcohol abuse. By the time I was about 21, I was a full-on alcoholic addict, and that really led to spiral. By the time I was 27, actually, I ended up in the streets of Sydney begging and homeless, derelict, basically. It was in my early 30s that I was one of the lucky ones. I got an introduction to detoxes and rehabs. I understood then it was really quite simple. If I really wanted to break the cycle that I was caught in, I had to really reject welfare. In its sense, the dole, disability pensions, whatever I was on at that time. I also had to think outside the square, and for an Aboriginal person it was quite difficult, and that was to look at stepping outside a community and starting up my own business. And it might sound really, well, you know, every Australian gets that opportunity, but not many Aboriginal people really did go down that path. Allen's is one of my first customers and said, we'll give you an opportunity to prove yourselves. And that's all I've ever asked. So from the senior executive, Michael Rose, I was able to engage with people throughout the infrastructure of Allen's. Now that sounds really kind of strange in a certain way, because not many small vendors get that opportunity. And the reason is I was able to do that was because nearly everybody I've met in Allen's is actually somehow interested in the Indigenous issues throughout Australia and what's happening in communities. I personally think we've got a great relationship, and it's led to further opportunities at looking at the Indigenous issues within Australia.
For us, it's not just a business-to-business relationship. We're learning off Allen's, and I'm pretty sure that Allen's are doing a fair bit of learning off Michael and the MessageStick experiment, I guess.
This is long-term. Allen's hasn't come into this thinking, well, it's a short-term CSR agenda. The commitment Allen's has actually given is we're looking at the next 20, 30 years of engagement via, business engagement. So it's pretty good. I think it's brilliant.